Yeah, the fall season was good. I think the main purpose of the fall season was to get acclimated to one another to a degree. I mean, we played some good tennis in the fall. We played a little over 2 months of tennis in the fall while the weather was good, so that's a plus. And I think the guys have done a good job of keeping the team dynamic, connected, and strong. And I think the guys know me pretty well. Now they know the expectation and things like that, and I think everybody's really ready to hit the ground running come springtime. So, all right, so we have a couple of returners who I feel are going to be pretty impactful. First off is Karsten Lagerquist, obviously senior captain of the team. He's going to be, more than likely first singles and first doubles for us this year. I think, this is kind of, he knows this is his last haul. I think so. He's working extremely hard. It'd be hard to find somebody that's working as hard as he is right now, and he's excited to get back in the swing of things and lead the charge. And I think he's got a very good chance of potentially being all conference player of the year this year if he plays his cards right. So obviously he's first, and then I would say second is Ryan Talco, junior returner who was playing last year, three singles, but will probably end up playing two singles this year. He's super talented player. I mean, Ryan is gritty, he's tough, he's everything you could ask for on a tennis court. His mentality is good, and he's super dedicated as well. I think he's going to have a strong year for us as well, and we're looking for him to win a lot and help the team alongside Karsten. And then I would say somebody that's kind of flying under the radar a little bit right now is Michael Odre, sophomore, who I think is good enough to play one for any other team in the conference right now. He's that talented. Needs to work on his confidence a little bit, but I think if he does the right things this semester, he could be a strong force in the conference. So yeah, so we've got a big roster this semester. We've got 15 guys right now, which is a larger squad, which is good. I like it for that reason, that we constantly have competition within the team. We have guys pushing one another. I think it's kind of hard to slip and slack and fall away from the expectation when you have 14 other guys pushing behind you and alongside the coach as well. So the big roster is tricky, but I think it's playing out really well. I mean, our guys, even though the team is rather big, the guys are all super connected. I mean, they trust each other, they love each other, they care about each other, and I think that makes it easier, no matter who's on the court. The top six out of those 15 guys, I mean, they all want to go out there and compete for one another and win. And I think the fact that they like each other so much makes it easier. So, right. So the conference, I think, is getting better. I think the conference will definitely have more depth this year than it did last year for sure. I know some teams got some strong freshmen. Franciscan, W&J, and Westminster all got some solid incoming players. We did as well, though. I mean, we have two freshmen coming in who we're super excited about, and I think the conference will be super competitive this year. Obviously, winning it last year, your expectation is to defend the title this year, and I think if we do the right things and we keep the right mentality, we've got a good chance of doing it. Obviously, there's no easy matches in conference, and I personally think that we have one of the toughest schedules. Personally, I think we have the toughest schedule in the conference. We play, three former NCAA tournament teams from last year. We're the only team in the conference playing a Division I team this year. And then you throw in a lot of good out-of-state competition as well. So we're hoping to be battle-tested by the time that we get to the conference play, and we expect some big matches there as well. Right, so I think the biggest challenge is just getting the experience that we need rather quickly. I mean, we still have a pretty young squad. I mean, we have a gigantic sophomore class that I think is making up for a lot of our talent within the lineup and just outside of the lineup. And last year with the condensed schedule, those guys probably didn't get to play as much as they really needed to. And then obviously some of them being freshmen floating in and out of the lineup. So our biggest challenge is maturing and maturing quickly because we want to win now. So I think if we can do that, if we can stay connected and stay together and get the experience we need early, I think it's really going to help us in the long run. So right now we just need to train hard and get matches under our belt, and I'm hoping that by PAC conference and playoff time, this will be a team that's very comfortable on a tennis court.